everybody. Thank you so much for pressing play on my video. My name is Charlene Luciano from stampwithshar.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. I am super excited to be stamping with you guys today, and I've got this great card to share. And this is called an Eclipse technique, I guess is what they're calling it. But this is the new rage and everybody's doing it, and I keep seeing it, and it's super pretty. The flowers popped up off of the card. So I'm going to show you how we did this. My card base today, I have the thick Whisper White, and I have this cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I have some Flirty Flamingo, and this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have just a regular piece of the Whisper White, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. Now I will have all these measurements over on my website at www.stampwithshar.com, so if you missed anything, a detailed description will be over on my website. The stamp set that I'm going to be using today is the Garden in Bloom. I figured I'd use these two flowers. And then also the Daisy Delight for my thank you, and the punch to punch out the flower. So we need to do some stamping first. I've got a scrap piece of paper. I have some Flirty Flamingo ink. And I also have some Pear Pizzazz ink. And I am just going to randomly on the bottom stamp some grass. And I'm stamping a few times, and I'm not re-inking to give it different shades of green. And again, I'm just randomly stamping. Okay. I have my two flowers. Now you will notice these flowers have these points, and that's how you're going to be able to line the two flowers up. So there's a point there and a point there. So when you're stamping, you will be able to line them up perfectly. So with the solid image, you're going to ink up your stamp. You're going to stamp off and stamp on. And again, you're going to stamp off and you're going to stamp on. And then with the outline, you're going to outline it with the full strength. Now my head may get in the camera just so I can line it up. See, I didn't line it up because I couldn't see it properly. I don't want to get my head in the way. But it's still going to look pretty. Okay. And then I've got the two smaller images, and again I'm just going to fill in, stamp off, stamp on. Just getting some pink elsewhere. And then with my outline, again, you're just going to try and line it up. Trying not to get my head in the way. I love this color, this Flirty Flamingo, and it's going to be retiring. So you may want to grab it if you love this pink. You may want to grab the ink pad as well as the refill. All right, so let's close this all up. I have some basic black archival. I have the thank you. We're going to ink that up down in the corner. We're going to just stamp the thank you. Put that off to the side. My card base, I want to stamp the inside as well. Now I've got my score line there so I can see that that's the top of my card. Just going to ink that up. And I am just going to fill in with some flowers. And again, just stamping off. Now I did a boo-boo. Not a big deal. I just covered that up. And we keep going. So it's very easy. You're just going to line this up. Again, I'm trying not to get my head in the camera. So pretty. Always want to make sure you close these because you don't want to finish your whole project and then get ink on your card. You want to move your dirty stamps. If you're all done, I'm just going to press this down just to make sure the ink is dry. I have the daisy punch, and I am just going to put this in here like so and punch out the punch. I have my Flirty Flamingo. Bone folder, and we are just going to start attaching. Such a fun card, and you can finished. And you can change up. You don't have to use this flower. But very pretty card. You're just going to add that onto your front like so. And then you are going to grab some dimensionals. I've got a big one for the middle. And I'm just going to go around with some little ones. Okay. And then you are just going to add that to the card like so, and if you can see, it just pops it off. Like, it's hard to tell, but it's so pretty. Love this card. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. That way you don't miss my next video. If you're in the US and you're interested in purchasing any of the products I used in today's video, I will have them linked in the description below. I will also have a written detailed description with measurements over on my website, www.stampwithshar.com. I do post projects every weekday to inspire you. I hope you'll head on over there and go and give it a look. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a great day. Take care.